One can never drink enough, huh? In this heat, when you sweat. Whew. Humidity. Butcher is SMS. WhatsApp. Sending photos again. You are crazy, you are bad. Krista with her bed bugs photos.
I'm at the altar of the chop chop.
Shop shop?
Yes, chop chop. Do you want to?
Shop suite. Prepared for everything. Just in case. Some friends, the only friends you have is fisherman's friends.
Yeah, but different kinds of.
Yeah. Everything is quite expensive here.
Yeah, same like in Germany.
Yeah, supermarket here is for sure more expensive than Germany. Boah. Weintrauben. Boah. $10 for 500 gram or something. Another dream? No?
A dream boat.
I think
She's going on a
you
dream
both
boat.
together there, it's not good. Like at school they would just put apart. Too much to talk about. So, last round? No, maybe. Tomorrow is something else, who knows? But for this serial killer season, like a Netflix. So, welcome to the last shop. Shop. Wet shop. Good, so, last possibility to, or maybe tomorrow, or the day after, or whenever. Yeah, India. Mumbai. I like Bombay more. I think even the Bombay people like Bombay more than Mumbai.
Yeah, a lot of them have not even changed the name Bombay. A lot of places, like the local newspaper, it's called Bombay Times. The political party changed, no, it will be Mumbai. No, we will keep it Bombay.
Bombay.
So it still goes by Bombay Times.
Yeah, it's bombing. The bomb is ticking in Bombay. It's the same like Chennai, Madras, Bangalore. Oh God, so weak, huh? Bangalore, not Bangalore, Bangalore.
Lucknow also changed its name now. It's no more Lucknow.
What did you say?
Lucknow is no more called Lucknow now. What is it called?
That's lucky.
An Indian name.
Yeah, but Lucknow is anyway
It's from
too
the
much.
English.
Huh?
The English.
Yeah, everything is from the English. The French, thanks God, had no influence.
No, it's an India.
Would be Pondichéry, or Bombay would be Bombardement. Bangalore, Chéri, Bolabo, Grand Malheur, Sacré-Cœur, somewhere.
But they kept the cherry, now it's Pudu cherry.
Pudu cherry, I know. Pudu. It's like poo-poo. Pudu cherry. So much poo now, huh? Pudu cherry. The Marine Drive is not Marine Drive anymore. The White City became really dark. Wow, so much traffic. All the churches are. So sooner or later everything gets All romantic things are gone now. Tja. Marine Drive in Bombay, it's not Marine Drive anymore, it's just a promenade for... Yeah, questions, otherwise I get sentimental. Sentimental journey. Tja. Anasuya. Huh? No luck anymore in now.
No.
No luck in now. Now no luck anymore. What a name, luck now. They lack everything there. The dirtiest air in whole India. The hottest. But for sure not lucky that you have to go there, I heard. I never went there. But people do because they're longing for something. Amazing. For the promised salvation, freedom. Ask me something, otherwise I get lost here.
So you never went to Cambodia?
No. Never
No,
any
never
idea.
interested?
Huh?
Weren't you interested?
Was what?
You were not drawn or interested, because obviously you must have heard
It
about
was not interesting for me.
Okay.
Just a big mouse, that's all. Yeah, I mean it. Just big mouse. And I didn't like that he said, whatever they told me, that he only met one or two enlightened people in his life. And he went through all this Europe and thing, Douglas Harding and that one, just to check them out and thing with Mira, whatever. It was not my cup of tea. I was more Castaneda and Don Juan and all that. It was much more romantic than going to Lucknow. So it's so basic.
So you're romantic.
Of course I'm romantic. What else am I? I hate romantic shopping. I hate myself so much and I'm happy that I could not find myself. If I would have found myself, I would have cut myself. Maybe I should have gone to Calcutta. It's a Kali town, Calcutta, the highest.
You haven't seen Calcutta, you
What?
haven't seen Calcutta?
No. I don't go to temples.
No,
I only in the Shiva temple in Bombay I was a few times. Yeah, hanging gardens down there. Ganesha and Shiva and all that. It's famous. Every Bollywood movie has some shots in that temple. No, I'm not a temple guy. I'm a pyramid guy. I go up to the pyramids on top of it and then I look around. Okay, then I go back again. And I need a good view, overview. In temples you get the dark temples, fire. Only temple I like in Kalahassi, that's what's quite nice. The air-lingam, that I liked. That was quite magic. There was flickering light, but there was no wind, nothing. There was just the light was flickering out of the blue. You could not find any source of that there was wind or something, but the light was so flickering. Air-lingam I liked, really liked it. And the city was so clean.
Where is that?
Kalahassi. Not so far from Thiru. There's a Vishnu temple in, what's called? Tirupati. And then comes Kalahassi, just 1 hour away. That's quite something. All the astrologers are there. Wow. They make so much money in Kalahassi. Okay. Something else?
Carl, talking about Castaneda,
About what?
Talking about Castaneda.
Ah, Castaneda. Yeah.
Castaneda. So before being drawn to India, I was drawn to the books of Castaneda.
Yeah.
And then I was struck one day that Don Juan was talking to Castaneda and telling him he watched the people, as they were going, talking about Tonal and Nagua.
Yeah.
Tonal, from what I got at that time, was everything that you can name. Everything that you can name.
All informations you can.
Huh?
All informations.
Yeah.
In form.
It's called Tonal.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Nagua is.
The formless.
Yeah. So it seems that it has some relationship with non-dual.
It is the same.
It's the same.
The very same. The same with Shiva or something. The name for that, it's a real McCoy, he called it. It's a real McCoy. The devil himself, the self. The devil himself, which has two faces, the presence and absence, the tonal face and the Nagua face. So the form and the non-form. But himself has neither form or non-form. It's the same as Advaita.
Yeah.
No difference.
But then he would, maybe it was in this Journey to Islam book, where they were both sitting on the staircase of the church and watching the people pass by. And then watching them, he was telling them that he was telling Castaneda to check the tonal of the people.
Yeah.
There were different qualities. And then occasionally there would be a Nagua passing by. So it's possible to recognize a Nagua.
Yeah, there was even a deer Nagua. Like an animal, a deer, he showed him as a Nagua. That a deer realized, or being that, what is a Nagua. It's like this extra energy thing.
So that can be recognized by
Yes.
the Nagua.
Yes, one can recognize it.
Mm.
But it's very rare. Very rare. Sometimes unexpected. It's because that one would never show itself, or would never present himself as that one. You can just, you can only recognize it when you know how to recognize it. It's like, because you tune in, it's like a tuning, like a frequency of non-frequency. So everything else has a frequency, and that has no frequency. So it's the opposite of all frequencies. So then it's a no frequency. It's like an empty vessel, in a way. And then you see it, but it seems like it's much more energetic than the frequencies. Yeah, it's all possible. And that when I was in Mexico, many people came and sitting next to me and, hey Carlito, ¿qué pasa? How are you today? I say, oh, what you want? No, it's a bit more magical, that Mexican stuff and stuff. It's more like in a different world. So I was never drawn to Indian gurus or something. It was not my cup of tea. And the first time I went to India, it was just to Lucknow, to Ladakh, not Lucknow, because I wanted to see Milarepa, because that was for me more interesting. Milarepa, I think, because he was a magician and something, and was the same, the same tradition, So.
We were on the steps and the foot of Kailash.
Kailash.
Yeah. He's there too. Whole story.
Yeah, he was all over the place. He killed many people.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
so
fought many fights.
Huh?
He fought many fights.
Yeah, he was killing many. That I liked, that he killed and still he had to become the biggest sage or whatever, the holy man of Tibet there. He was very, and his disciples were, he was the greatest when he died, and all that magic and all that stuff. The deities coming and stuff and carrying. So.
All this to please his mother.
The what?
All this to please his mother.
Not really.
Yeah. Yes, because
he was just angry that people that took his land away and all the stuff, and the family was fucked up, and then he was killing them.
But he learned to be a magician in order to revenge his
Yeah,
mother.
but he became a magician and created hail and everything and bad weather and killing them and all of that because of anger. So I like anger. It's quite a power, huh?
Revenge.
Yeah, revenge. I like revenge. This is my revenge to myself. Yeah. I have a permanent revenge. Yeah, but I like most the story like when he went to his guru, and the guru didn't want to take him. And his wife had to convince the guru to take him. He said, oh, come on, take him, thing. Then he had to build this, many times this, whatever, this little hut or something, or house he had to build, and they always told him, destroy it, fuck it. And the last time he wanted to destroy it without the guru telling him, okay, now you can come. He was ready not to hold on to it, so he was himself building it up and then destroying it. And the main thing is, Milarepa had to go to the guru, had to give to the guru everything he owned. All his land, all his, whatever he owned, everything. And you know the reason? No, everything then is like the thing, the guru is greedy or something. No, the guru knew when, as long as the disciple has something to give, he is not sure if he is talking to the disciple because of what he could, maybe still could give him. So he had to be pure, that he has no advantage from the disciples to talk to him. It's for himself, for the guru, that he has nothing to get anymore from that guy. And then he could talk to him. Then it was like a pure talking. And not because there's someone who can maybe later, a celebrity who can give you some money or something, or some blah, blah, blah. So it was not because making him giving everything for himself, that he was pure for the teaching and careless, and not caring about that maybe that guy could give him something later. So that he could be the carelessness he was doing.
Is this what you understand, or is that said somewhere?
Is what?
Is it what you understand of his reason? Or
He told the reason.
Also?
Yeah.
Okay, said so.
He said that, but people asked him, why do you want every one of the disciples give you everything? He said, it's not for them, it's for me. That I can be carelessness, that I don't have any reason to talk to them. That I can kill them by whatever, but not because I want something. I like that. So I have these days, I have to be carelessness without. No one is ready to give everything these days.
Like in the good old Osho times, you know.
Osho times,
Yeah.
I think even then no one gave everything. Everyone keeps something for later. No, good old Osho times it didn't happen either. That was a different time frame, different thing. Because he rejected him until he was, so it was not, it was Osho took everybody. Didn't matter who, whatever. No, but I liked the reason, like everyone was, oh, that's why. Not because of, it was not a teaching, it was just giving him no whatever, that his greed was not there for anything. So he could be, fuck you have nothing to give me anyway. Cha. So in that sense. And I like the cave of Milarepa in Ladakh up there. Wow, the monasteries. There is something. So in that sense, it's more my cup of tea. Ramana Ashram was never, in that sense, my cup of tea. It was a different frequency. It was so, okay, peace, okay, peace. But huh? Surprises? Why? Peace you can find everywhere, but magic.
Yeah, you lived in Tura for how many years?
Like in '93, I think I came from. But only winter.
So it's a matter of frequency who we're attracted to be with.
Yeah, I'm more into the.
But all of us.
No, I don't
We're-
know.
we're
Everyone
attracted to your
is
frequency.
everyone is attracted to something else. You are attracted to a chit chat.
To chit chat.
Chit chat.
I do like some chit chat.
You like chit chat, I know.
Chit chat.
Yeah, shit. Talking shit. Chit chat. Shutting around.
What to do?
Yeah, I mean, like you asked me if everyone has the same tendency. You know, everyone has a different
No, but
preference.
it always interests me
What?
that who people are attracted to. Like, some people are really into Osho and other people are Papaji's, and just a few of us are on the same frequency perhaps as you.
No, I can shift all the time between the frequencies.
But then we shift with you.
No, I just tune into what you are, what is your frequency.
Oh.
I give a shit about the differences, so I can tune into any frequency and then I talk to that frequency. It's like you talk to different languages. If I talk to Indian, I talk to the Indian language, like the same frequency, the same mood or something. If I talk to Australians, I talk kangaroo. Why not? You feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then everyone feels at home in a way. So I can talk to anyone in this different. If I talk to Jim, I talk like in a pub. Because I grew up in a pub, I know the frequency. Everyone feels there's an acceptance in it, like it feels like home in that sense. If I talk to Prali, I talk to like a sex maniac. At least he was when I met him. But you realize when he said I come always later, it was that's you see?
Yeah. Advertising.
Advertising himself. No, it's like in Moscow. When I'm in Moscow, I talk like the Russians. The Russians feel at home. When I talk, I just become Rasputin. Kalashnikov. Then they feel at home. So, and in German I talk this bloody... Attention! No, so it's...
I don't think that's exactly what I meant.
The what?
But it's all right.
I don't understand one word.
Exactly. I don't either. So.
Yeah. That's your frequency.
Yes.
So. But in France I have some problems.
How so?
Yeah, I tried. I was living 1 year in Paris or something. I could not get into that frequency. It's really like, I could not get to this arrogance.
Yeah,
thing.
I know. Yeah.
It's really hard. You have to, maybe you have to be born in France.
Yeah.
That's a superior inside. And talking always on top of each other and being disgusting everything to the very end and oof.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
And being right.
You have to be right by nature, by nationality.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, Australians are the same. They're always right too. They're so righteous.
Oh, I don't
Crazy.
know.
They're so righteous. Crazy. They're so island. It's like the English. They're in the islands. They have no really competition, so they're always right. Always right what they say. See, then now she will defend. No, it's not. We are not righteous. And then she is. Oh, watch out. I was living in Australia long enough.
I bet.
Hmm?
Yeah. No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yes.
Whatever. Nationalities are so stupid anyway. Thinking you're French or German or Australian is the most stupid idea you can have, having a nationality. And then identifying with this bloody nationality. And actually Australians should be all realized because they cannot identify. They have an identification problem.
Yeah, we do.
Wow. And they cry about it. I cannot identify with Australia. So they want all be English or something. Then in the toilet there's always the certificates. Invitations from the Queen when they were in London for some whatever thing. Just to prove that they're part of the empire. Really crazy. On the toilet. You sit on the toilet and you have to look at this invitation of the Queen for some banquet or something. And they're showing up on the toilet. Because on the everyone sits once in a while on the toilet and you have to see it. It's not somewhere in the base, it's especially in the toilet. Crazy, huh? So if you want to show someone, you have to put it in the toilet. Especially because they have to sit for a while and they have to look at that door there. Whoa. Tricky. The last 2 hours we have quite a subject here. What to do? Not to talk about Spanish people.
No.
Mallorquin, oh. Okay, and Swiss people. Wilhelm Tell on the run. Schiller. Ask me something, otherwise I get into it.
So do you like the
No.
Okay.
I don't recognize myself as that. Yeah, but in shamanism, I like this. There are 2 different kinds of seekers or whatever of truth. It's like the stalker and the dreamer. So one is like in dreams and being always in dreams and getting whatever taught in dreams and having experiencing dreams, and the other has to stalk all the time, being in circumstances where they not like to be. They don't like where to be, and they are in a circumstance where they cannot help themselves. It's like being imprisoned by circumstances, and then being aware. It's like a Vipassana training all the time. All the dreamers, they just dream, and at night they had some other kind of things. And you have to know what kind of whatever seeker you are, or student. And stalkers, they even have they have to repeat all the stories from all the stories of the life and putting them in front of them moment by moment in awareness and releasing them, that they get free from whatever, empty in them the stories or something. That's a stalking. Stalking yourself, being always around the person but not being the person. Whatever. So all the techniques are similar to Vipassana or Buddhist techniques. It's not so different. It's just and the dreamers are in Buddhism. It's many of these dreaming techniques. Wow, in Ladakh or in Tibet also, especially in winter, they sleep a lot, dream a lot. And in India, they eat a lot. Everyone talks about on the phone on food. What have you eaten today? What will you eat? How was it? I always thought they had some interesting subject to discuss on the phone because they talk all the time, but it's all about food.
Or a conversation starts.
Huh?
Just.
No, I asked the people on the phone or saying, what did you talk about? My mother was on the phone, we talked about food, what to eat, what we had in the morning, did you eat already? All this, and 99% about food.
Just something to talk about, not necessarily interesting.
Yeah, but in sense you're not different to the French people. It's all about food. What do the Germans talk about? Work. What have you done today? How much money did you make? Was it okay? So, questions? Just in case. Come on.
Karl, you said about I have to come back
To what?
to that dreaming. Like
Yeah.
what there are dreaming
Lucid dreaming.
and other seekers. Like what was
No, there's different students. You are a stalker or you're a dreamer. When you're a stalker, you have to, in daily life, you have to find circumstances which are where you're taught for whatever. Extreme things where helplessness, you feel your helplessness, that you cannot help it.
Yeah.
So if you're very careful and whatever, going through things, whatever, and the dreamer, they goes just into different realms by dreaming. It's all a perception techniques. A dreamer perception can travel through the universe and goes to different planets or different circumstances, and by that you see your perception is not, doesn't demand a body to be, that your perception is already free. So you have different body, you dream yourself as an eagle or a puma or some other animals or something shamanic. That simply means you can have many experiences, but none of the experiences you are stuck to. So it's not, this body is not your own home, it's not your only home. You can have infinite experiences and none of them is changing the perception. The perception is always free.
Is with drugs?
The what?
The dreaming is with drugs?
No, you don't need drugs. Only French people need drugs.
Ayahuasca and...
No, there is no drugs needed. Dreamers, they just dream and they're drugs. These Osho people, they always need drugs. Laughing gas or Valium or Captagon. No, if you're a dreamer, it's easier for you to disconnect your perception from this body in dreams, or even when you're in daily dreaming. The perception just disconnects from this body. So you don't need any drugs for it or something. It's just a natural disconnecting. And the stalker, they have to have a different perception. That's this alertness perception, that they have to be aware about all the surroundings, whatever happens. And even that, you lose your center. It's always about losing the center of this body, the body center. The perception has to be everywhere, just because it's so dangerous. You are in circumstances where you immediately could be killed or something. That someone is totally could dictate you and killing you. It's like a Zen cloister or something, where the master could kill you any moment, out of the blue. You have to be two different things.
And Vipassana is not a good technique for dreamers?
No.
No?
No. If a dreamer tells me, should I make Vipassana? For what? A dreamer goes in dreams and goes lucid dreaming, becomes aware of dreaming in dreams and thinks in it. It's free, letting the perception free floating somewhere. But Vipassana is trying, that's when we are stalking. It's like a more stalker. And stalking is Pirschen, the word is Pirschen. You are stalking like a deer, like an animal, yourself. You start talking your own ego. By that you disconnect from the ego. You're just talking around you, around this egocentric personality. And by stalking you lose your personality, because you have no personality. Because the personality you can perceive, you can experience, you cannot be. So in whatever, I'm not that what I'm stalking. So you're just stalking, and the freedom you are is already then there, because you are not that what you're stalking. It's like Shiva goes hunting. It's like a hunter. And be very aware that you can really get your prey or your whatever. And the dreamer is a different. It's all about perception. But one has to know what kind of student one is, what is fitting to one. Some maybe are even 50-50. Even that can happen, but rare. Normally it's really clear that you're drawn into that or that. So, and I was for sure a dreamer. That was clear. Triple. So in that sense I was not into Buddhist techniques or Vipassana or...
What kind of techniques then?
Huh?
What kind of techniques then for the dreamers?
Yeah, you give yourself orders before you fall asleep. You give yourself the order to find your hands in the dream first. That's a primal thing. And you do it as long as you have to remember in the dream to find your hands. And by finding your hands, you become aware that you dream. And then things happen really...
So that would be a good technique, lucid dreaming.
Then lucid dreaming can... Because the hands are always available. And if you find the hands... When I first found my hand, I was dying. It's a first absolute death experience. It was like the flesh running down. It was really like the whole body dissolving and thing, and like a darkness sucking me in on something. It was really bah. Yeah, and you fight for your life, and then, but there's one moment the resistance is gone. So you have no energy more to resist that this takes you in. And then you let go, and suddenly it's all fine. Because you are the darkness, and suddenly you're like wonderful, without any the fear anymore. So it's a dead experience, but the experience of absence or dead, whatever it is, cannot touch you. You still are, but before that you fight for your life. It's all your power. You are so afraid to die. And then the energy is gone, you are exhausted, and then it's wonderful. Then you say, in the darkness or whatever, and suddenly you become a golden light inside. It's like a golden cell you are, experience. And then nothing to fear. And then a few years later, I was the same, and then everything was shining. So dying didn't happen anymore. It was just a shining body, like an energy body, like a light body in dream. So always different, but first you have to die in a way. It's like Ramana's death experience, the same. You die and then you see that cannot touch you. The absence is, there is nothing to fear. So even the absolute darkness or absence of any experience of light or anything cannot touch what you are. You still are what you are. So what is there to fear then? So that came by dreaming or lucid seeing. But before that I had 5 years of peyote. Just to get used to the tonal and the nagua, to the presence and absence. So there is some kind of preparation for everyone, differently. So I don't deny preparation. But it's still, I would say, not because of preparation you are what you are. Again, there are two different things. You are not because you prepare yourself, because for what you are you cannot prepare. But consciousness prepares this body or whatever, saying that I now can talk like that or about it. I was prepared. So this instrument was prepared, but not what I am. So the instrument gets prepared for whatever future you have to be a tool for consciousness. But for what you are, it makes no difference. So yes, there's a preparation for the future. That I can now sit here and talk about blah, blah, blah. That all had to happen. So that I can talk out of a very authentic experience, which is really like not like a hearsay, that I am that, whatever. But again, for what I am is irrelevant. So, okay? Okay. And you are prepared to listen now, that you can even listen to it. You went through some preparation. The instrument of your body, this microphone, which is now listening as consciousness, is prepared to listen to it, to all what happened before. All the Osho experiences, all the Papaji, satsangs, anything, just preparing you that you can even listen to it and not run away or shutting up or anything. That there's an openness for it or something, that you even can take it in a way. Who knows? So in that sense, trust existence. Existence never makes any mistake. It's all absolute rage. Don't worry, be happy, and enjoy the show. So all your despair and all your frustration had to happen to prepare yourself that you now can sit here and be quiet, maybe, or not. Who knows? So it's all by grace, they call it. Grace prepared you to confront yourself with yourself. So, all fine. No mistake at all. It was as it was, and it is as it is. And it cannot be otherwise. So there's a wisdom of not knowing what is needed and preparing you for that what you never will know. Ciao. So there are many drug addicts in front of me sometimes, junkies, heroin or something, say, exactly that you have to go through. All the drugs and all the things, all the experiences, and all the helplessness, that you cannot decide taking it or not. That your hand goes to the needle and you get it if you like it or not. This is actually the preparation for helplessness, that you cannot help it, that you have no control. anything. Or you have a relationship, is a very good teacher. That you have to be with someone until it ends, and you cannot stop it before it ends, as much as you try. It's all pointing to your helplessness. You just have to see it. It's like a grace acting. You would say as a person, this is hell. Why can I not stop it? Why can I not free will and all of that? Oh, I feel so frustrated. But this is actually the best experience of helplessness, that you cannot control anything. Not at all. Not even breathing or your eyelid or every thought is coming out of you don't know. You cannot, as much as you try. So, and then starting to enjoy it. That I'm here for, to point it out. Enjoy the helplessness, because it's nothing is more sweet than helplessness. Everything else is just a personal control system, trying to fix something what never needs to be fixed. As if you could get something out of it. Huh? If I could only control myself. Ha, 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 ha. Sweet Surrender, they call it. Nice song from Tim Buckley, or was it?
Yeah.
Sweet Surrender. Ooh. Totally surrender to the helplessness of life. There was a message in the bottle. Skype session. Yeah. Mumbai.
So these pointers, be quiet or abide in yourself, it can be done. No one can do it.
No, it's a result of, if you failed in everything, then by nature you are quiet. But maybe first you have to fail.
It's not a sadhana. One can't.
No, it is. It is
can
sadhana. It is sadhana. It's like being somewhere where you don't want to be is sadhana. Experiencing moment by moment that life is stronger than you. That you have no chance to control life. That's sadhana. That you have to do things you really don't want to do, actually. Waking up in the morning already is sadhana. I think the whole life is sadhana. There's no moment without sadhana. You always have to do things you maybe, you want to make it bearable by thinking, okay, I accept it, I want to do it. No. It's just trying to survive. Having a body is sadhana. That you need to breathe is sadhana. Depending on breathing, depending on eating, it's all sadhana. Being imprisoned by a body, total sadhana. So you become a set ana. The set ana. And then out of set ana comes set ananda. Yeah, that's the goal of sadhana, because out of set ana comes sadananda. The sweet surrender to yourself. And then by that sweet surrender to what you are, you surrender the surrenderer. Comes together. You have to surrender the surrenderer that you can surrender totally to what you are. So for surrendering, you have to surrender the surrenderer. And by surrendering the surrenderer, you are that what you are. But not by surrendering what you own or what you have to some higher thought or higher self or something. So renouncing the renouncer, that is. By renouncing the renouncer, you are what you are. But not renouncing the world, because that is never works. So, who can do that? And then they say only by grace that can happen. By grace you renounce the renouncer. By grace you surrender the surrenderer, because grace is killing whatever can be killed. Kill, kill. Shalaba, are you ready? Are you ready? No. It's not about readiness. Andres, don't be so sad. You're not?
I'm sleeping.
You're dreaming.
Didn't sleep well last night.
Do what?
Didn't sleep well last night.
You sleep bad.
Yes.
So you have to sleep here. It's too hot or what? You just sleep bad. I sleep well here. On and off. What to do, huh? But it's quiet where you are not. Maybe it's too quiet here for you.
Priest is missing.
Huh?
Priest is missing.
Yeah, he needs a preacher in the morning and the music from there. He needs a Pradakshina, Shiva, this Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. He really needs some noise around him that you can drift away. If it's too quiet, you cannot sleep, huh? No? Some have that. Some need some noise, city or something around, otherwise they cannot.
Indians.
Indians? No, Indians cannot be alone. It's not about noise. Huh? Indians, it's very hard to be alone, huh?
Because, no, but there are a lot of places one can still find where you can find solitude. But by nature, yeah, we are.
By nature, you need company.
Yeah, by nature, people are extroverts and.
Family and friends and
They
things.
even like to interfere with other people.
Yeah.
They think everyone is otherwise, so you can be part of anybody.
You have to be part of something, like a flock. No? No, I have many Indian things. They cannot be alone. It's really a punishment. If you want to torture them, you put them just alone into some room and not talking to them. They tell you everything. So, where was I? No idea. Not remember. Australia. Walk about it. That's Vipassana if you go to the outback and walk about it. Look, watching the snakes coming and going. Maybe whole Australia is like a Vipassana because so many deadly animals. The deadliest animals on earth. I'm most surprised that Australia survive.
Yeah, but you just have to leave them alone. And people only get affected by the animals if they bother them.
Yeah, but if you are, I have many stories, and some are people are killed.
Yeah,
many
because
times.
Trying to get close, get a photo, or they want to poke it with a stick and see it move or something.
I was always in Barrington Tops, sleeping, open sky with this sleeping whatever thing, and because I didn't know, I didn't read about it, what could happen. Trout fishing and thing, and watching the wild horses, wonderful. And then I was watching a documentary, what could happen to me when I was there. And I think then I stopped it. But before I was totally innocent and think nothing can happen, watching the wild horses next to you, and this one, trout fishing, making fire, sleeping under the sky, wonderful. But then I saw the possibilities.
I sleep outside all the time.
The what?
I sleep outside all the time. So
I don't understand you.
I sleep outside all the time.
Yeah, I mean like that when you get used to it. It's like me now in Tiro, we have cobras, we have vipers, we have in the garden and there one. First you are, but after a while you're, okay. Cobras, they are anyway, they are harmless. You really have to step on them. Vipers are different. They attack, even without being attacked. So one gets used to everything. Huh? Otherwise, if I would drive in Tiro motorbike first time, I would say this is impossible. After a while, you're okay. Or skin diving in Bondi Beach and looking at the sharks down under there, you look, oh, another one. Okay. After a while. Because the nets, they always have holes and they all come in and out. And, huh? Yeah.
They've got drones now.
Drones?
Drones that have a little...
Yeah, now, but early 80s there were no drones.
No.
There were empty beaches there. Now it's... yeah, so the whole life is Vipassana. Watch out.
In India.
And watch out in your family. Family is the most dangerous place on earth. I just want to tell you.
Yes.
There are more people killed in families than in any other war.
Yes.
Mostly the guy or the person who sleeps next to you is your biggest enemy. Could be your killer right away. Be aware. Believe it or not, it's really like more killing in families than in any other way. Watch out.
And who's to watch out?
Just in case.
Yeah.
Put the knives away.
Eye drops.
Eye drops. Watch the eye drops. How much goes down the eye drops bottle or something? Crazy. Families. Relatives are the worst. Wow. So, what else? If you have no questions about whatever thing, I talk in levels you cannot imagine.
Maybe I have something.
Yeah.
In some scriptures they talk about the dimension of pure beingness where the ascended masters and avatars reside.
Avatar.
And they talk about it that there is no opposite of what they are. It's just pure beingness.
There are no what?
Opposite.
No opposite.
No contrast to them. It's just...
There are no others, so...
I hate to use it, but it's just...
The
pure
what?
love. I hate to use the word, but it's just pure love, pure light.
Pure light.
Is that also just landing?
Yeah, they're landing in pure light. Whatever you can name, whatever you can frame, whatever is different to something else, sorry, it's part of the dream.
The realm of the gods.
The what?
The realm of the gods.
Yeah, even the worse. The realm of the gods. They're the born enlightened one, avatars. Sai Baba and people. I think he was avatar too, or not? So, we have now in Tiruvannamal Adida avatar, the one and only the eighth state he reached. No one else before him. Not Ramakrishna, not him, not Ramana, they all went to the fifth or sixth tact somewhere. But Adida went to the eighth. The first ever in human or in existence ever, he was the first and only.
Wow.
Adida. Not the founder of Adidas. It's the staff region, the bride. Now we have the Mantra Cafe and missionaries there from Adida. They want to...
Gee.
Huh?
Full circus.
Yeah, Tiro becomes worse than Rishikesh.
Yeah.
You get everything. So, and I make jokes, and then the guy who runs the cafe there, he always looks at me and wants to kill me. I say, oh, there was this guy. Huh?
You're bad for their business.
Not bad, but I don't buy his avatar thing there. The one and only and tralala. God, putting down Ramana and Christ, and Christ was only 4, and Ramana maybe 5th, and Ramakrishna maybe 6th, and Muktananda not even 3rd. What?
That is bullshit.
What bullshit?
Oh, bullshit.
No, it's fun. People claim to land somewhere and being the only one who made it and think it's fun. It's consciousness being the all-time winner in Olympic game of ignorance. Yeah, wonderful. Nothing wrong with it. Just a symbol of that even consciousness is so fucking ignorant. Huh? And it's part of your realization of reality, so what is the problem? But I make fun about everything anyway. I cannot help it. It's the only way to deal with everything, just having fun. If you take it seriously, then you're in trouble. But making fun about it is, I think that Baba had a sense of humor. He made fun about me. And I'm now in Tiru in stone, graved in stone. Sai Baba School of Homeless People, opened by KARL RENZ. One engraved. Shri Shri. Mr. Shri Shri. No, there was, how did Muji, he was, his horrible, Shri Shri Mujiji was his name, huh? Wasn't it the time in Rishikesh when he first went, he had this long name when he went to this yoga festival, H.H. Shri Shri Mujiji Baba, Boah, and I always called him his horrible Shri and Shri. Schrei, Schrei. And then he came back to Muji Baba, only Muji Baba. Maybe he heard it, so much fun.
But in his place there is the Muji Mandir.
Wow.
You go to the Muji Mandir.
Wow. It's a holy mountain, Mount Sahara. And the dust gets sold $20 for a little bottle of dust from the mountain. That was the top of the whatever. Selling the dust from this mountain for $20 a bottle. Wow, and thinking you were and this endorsement things you see on his webpage, I can not stop laughing. Ah, fun. You make a hotel and then you get endorsements or something, or a center or something. But if he claims what he is, if he needs endorsement for his so-called ashram, oh, mamma mia. Paradise on earth, and it was like in the presence of this one, and everyone writes this, wow. No one does it for me. I would not put it on my page for sure not. Endorsements.
Kali Mandir.
But one has to be careful that one thinks one is more clever or more out of this whole game. No, it's all what I am. That's the problem. I laugh about myself and I see how stupid I can be. So, Fremdschämen. It's not Fremdschämen. It's really, I'm ashamed about myself in that way. No, I'm not ashamed. Huh? Should I be ashamed, Shalava? No? Oh, yeah. Good. Anasoya, ready? What? For what? Watch out. As more bullshit I talk, as more intense it gets. Huh? Oh yeah. She knows it already. It's like a preparation for, and then the hammer comes. You get relaxed. Oh, you just talks bullshit today. It's nothing serious and saying, okay. I know it. It always prepares it, and everyone will relax in the. Yes. So, I tell you all the secrets, but we still cannot handle it, and not be prepared. Yeah, question. Come. Someone is celebrating. Saturday night fever. Wedding or something.
No, it's not firecracker.
Party.
It's just the gong.
The what?
It's the gong, not the firecracker.
No, there's music playing. There's music, you don't hear it? Stuttgart, come. Contribution.
Would you say what to present is the way of Yani?
I have no fucking idea, I tell you. I'm a Twitter. What's called? Twitter. I have no idea. No? Kant? Kant? I'm a Kant? In America we say, Kant said. And they, what Kant said? What is this? Say, Kant said. Okay, Kant. Ooh. No. Maybe some would say it's more Yani than Bhakti. But I have no idea. For me it's Fanti. Fanti. What are you doing there? Clipping the nails. Getting Yeah, you see, what I have to go through here. Clipping nails. It's a sign of respect. Yeah, come on, the last Saturday night. I think both comes together all the time. In nature they're not different. Finally you have to surrender even the Yani or Bhakti both is just like a different. You have to give up your understanding or you have to understand you're giving up. That's both, you fail in both. You never give up enough and you never understand enough. Both is not delivering.
In the Bardo is meditation.
Where?
In the Bardo.
In the Bardo?
Bardo.
In the Bardo there is meditation.
Bardo. It's a meditation where you visualize the guru or the lama or the person who is helping you, and then from the legs you take away all the figure, all the image, and then disappear. It's similar to what you was telling about to look the void, because you stay without anything. You are crying. I don't know how you call it. You are crashing.
What?
All the, like for example, I look at you, and then from the feet, I am
erasing.
And then suddenly is nothing there.
Nothing.
I mean, this is similar of what you was telling.
No.
No. What is the difference?
I have no idea, but it's not similar. It sounded a bit different, huh? I think. But I don't know what's the difference.
You understand what?
Yeah, I understand, because one is active and one is just passive, quiet. Looking quietly into the void is different than raising some guru.
Yeah, because you start by the what you are. I am somebody.
Yeah, but it's different when
suddenly,
you look direct into this whatever imaginary point there, and then the void is already there, but you don't have to erase anything. It's different than looking in the bardo at the feet of your guru and then erasing his image or something. I don't know why you compare that even.
because finally you finish with the void.
You're not finished. Because
when
you erase something, and something has to go for you to, that would be the void, but that's not the void. You're looking at the world can still be there, but you're just looking at the imaginary point, and then there's a void. But you don't have to erase the world for that. There's nothing to erase. You're just looking into the void which is already there, but for that you don't have to erase the guru or something. That's quite a difference.
It's different.
One is active and one is just, you have to be, finally there is no guru and no disciple anyway, but erasing it, they don't have to go. You erase them by being what you are, but not erasing them by any technique. No guru has to go, because in reality there was never any guru and no disciple relationship anyway. There is no relationship from one to the other. In a dream there are many relationships and whatever thing, but in reality there is no relationship to anything. You are totally alone. There's aloneness. There is no second. So if you erase it and then you can make, that's too much effort for me. Bardo, but in a bardo you erase your guru? I never heard about that. Maybe you go to the bar and drink a lot and then the guru is gone. You drink the guru away. You get drunk and then there's no guru and no disciple. Fuck the guru. I'm drunk and I have no idea. I know the bardo where the priest sits next to it and for 48 days tells the corpse or the spirit not to land somewhere. But if that works or not, that's a bardo.
Yeah, but
and someone dies.
This is one of the meditations of the...
Where? Where?
When you do the bardo.
A koan?
You tell to the dead.
I don't know Pova. Buddhist thing? I have no idea. Did you do it with Osho?
I do the bardo.
Huh? Did you do it with Osho in the bardo?
I do the bardo.
I asked you, did you erase Osho in the bardo?
If?
Not if. It's amazing, huh? It seems like we have two different worlds here. Who did you erase in the bardo? From the feet to the head?
I don't understand what you want to tell me now.
You taught me this. I should be really frustrated here. She tells me about the story about if that and this, and then I asked her what guru she was erasing in the bardo. What are you talking about? Shalaba, shalaba, shalaba.
Yeah, I am a case.
You are quite a case. Yeah. Wow. So what guru did you erase in the bardo?
No, this is kind of meditation.
Yeah, but I understood. They call bardo, and in the bardo, she said there's a bardo.
Preparing for dying.
Yeah, but it's like a bardo. The bardo is a dying preparation. And then she said in dying preparation, you even erase the guru from the feet to the head. Is that your experience? And I asked her what guru she was erasing. but she doesn't know what I'm talking about. She explained me the whole techniques and now in Spanish, it will not be better. Doesn't get better. And?
No.
What no? So no Osho or? So who did you erase? What? What?
I class everybody.
You did
Even
what?
my mind. And I stay with the void.
Anasuya, huh? That's our cases, just in case. Oh. Yeah, anyone who made that technique and erased some guru? But it seems like you made that technique already. Yeah, and who did you erase?
The Buddha represents a clear dimension.
Yeah, but
if you want to go after death.
Yeah, but she said you have to erase your guru to go there.
No.
Yeah, she said it. I asked you. You know the technique, and she explained it differently. And I just asked her, maybe you had to erase some guru to go to the clear dimension, clearing the dimension.
It's like preparing. To go, by your intention, you want to go to the clear dimension of the Buddha, of Amitabha.
Bodhisattva. Amisabha. I have no idea what Amisabha. The Amis are, I thought Amis are in America, but not in. Huh? Amis we call Americans. Amisabha? The Amish people are there. There, the Amish coming from the clear dimension of the Bodhisattva. The Buddha is clear and shining, joining the Buddha in his realm of clarity. Sounds good, it's always nice. The diamond shining in itself, clarification, clean, pure spirit, pure awareness.
You jump from the heart, you jump with
from the fontanella to the definitely. You have a hiccup. It's called it's called a hiccup. Hiccup. Purification of the diamond chakra, the crown chakra opens, and then you like the Ole Nildal from Denmark, the Lama from Denmark, Ole Nildal. Yeah, that is famous for that. Yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Wow. And he made so many openings, this whatever thing, and many had problems afterwards like hell because they could not find back. They looked, where am I? They were gone in the clarity, and then they wanted to go back, but body was gone. And then they found themselves in a hospital somewhere, under some. He was known for it. That he did it Bruce-like. I think he could not define who was ready, who was not. He just did it for everyone. It was not good. I think I was not favor of it. I met him in Australia actually. There was where was it? Somewhere in the Blue Mountains or in some Kangaroo Valley in some center somewhere. There was Ole Nilda with his family. My beloved wife, my thing, and then it was this opening. Okay. But I was not so impressed from Ole Nilda. End of the 80s or something. Wow.
No, he's completely dement.
Do what?
He's dement now, and they still put him on the chair.
Yeah, now.
Yes.
Yeah, if you go so much out, you get dementia from it.
He's like, and then everybody starts to
Clap, clap.
He's repeating himself.
Yeah, but he was quite famous in the 90s or everywhere. Ole Nilda. The only Western Lama recognized by the whatever Rinpoche, tralala and thing, and then traveling the world and making this out of crown chakra, opening the thing, and wow, wonderful. That you're talking about? She doesn't know.
So it was the wrong vibration.
What?
He didn't have the right vibration for you.
For me? Not for me.
You met him?
I met him.
But it was...
No, he was, for me it was just like blah, 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 blah.
So no vibration.
No, blah, blah, blah vibration, like you.
Like me?
Yeah. You open the chakras from everyone here just by talking. Because they really go out of their whatever listening position. They just, oh, Sherry talks.
You think I care?
That's a power, huh? That's a power. I think I care. That's quite a power too. Everyone is gone when she starts talking. No, it's the same like this Samapan now in Germany who went to India to that. If there is someone who is just repeating some technique and the techniques are quite dangerous for some entities, and if it's not whatever, if the entity or the person or whatever the body is not prepared for it and not strong enough for that, maybe it's sometimes too early. Whatever. I don't doubt grace because grace makes no mistakes, but sometimes even grace is a bit too early.
You've got a problem with grace.
What?
You've got a problem with grace.
Absolutely.
But we're all grace.
What?
Aren't we all grace?
Who is Grace?
Yes.
You are Grace Shelley.
This is the question.
Grace Shelley.
Shallow grace.
Aren't we all Grace?
Well, it's the same as you were saying, maybe alcoholic drugs can be preparation for some people, but they also kill a lot of them.
Yeah, existence has no problem that people, by the way, just drop. Like a military for it. They try just everyone and maybe some is ready or not. It really doesn't care. But in that sense, watch out. Or not. Because there are 8 billion possibilities right now, humanity, whatever. There's no shortage of possibilities. And it's just checking everyone. There's no special now if one is more ready or other one. They just check, giving all this possibilities and then all in you. But it all comes back and suddenly you know where, oh, that technique, and you met him there, No, I was never into chakras. I'm not into chakra.
You don't believe
Shakira, I like Shakira, but chakras.
Shaking the hips.
The what?
Shaking the hips.
Shaking the hips? Yeah. Hip. Hurrah. Hip hip hooray. Yeah, but in Buddhism there's many of this. You have to develop your rainbow body, you have to clarify, you have to purify your chakras and opening there, heart chakra, and that chakra flows from one to there, and things. Yeah, it's all okay. If it's, who knows? Who am I to say it's right or wrong or anything. If it's even the whatever. In Christianity they have said similar things. So Indians have that one, that have that one.
Mostly the lower chakra, I think they're
Where?
in Christianity.
Why?
Why?
What
The
are
base
you?
chakra.
What?
Stop it. You want me to be quiet?
If you get the hint. Sometimes it works, but sometimes she's unstoppable. Yeah. Anyone else wants to clean, purify their energy body? I like it. Some need to be purified. Some need to take a shower sometimes. I agree. Belen, huh?
I always think about the inner sun.
The inner sun. Now I taught you something. I should not have mentioned it. Now she is thinking about when does my inner sun rising. I'm waiting for my inner sun now. Yeah.
Instead of that, this afternoon I was reacting to someone who 2 days ago attacked my political leader. So it was very idiot on my part. I mean,
You had to had to attack your political leader. What?
I reacted to someone else.
You understood that too, no? She had to attack her political leader 2 days ago. After? Huh?
No, because I was really, I had this...
The liver?
Yeah, something.
I think it's a political leader. You had a liver cleaning.
No,
liver attack. Wow.
No, vesicular attack.
Particular?
Vesicular?
I don't know.
Gallbladder. Gallbladder.
Gallbladder?
Yes, gallbladder. You know.
Only because I talked about it.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I talked about gallbladder stones, gallbladder stones, gallstones, and liver. And then you just had an attack.
Yeah,
I should be quiet
related
too.
to political, that's the stupidity.
But I like political attack. I had to attack my politician. Had a political attack.
On the gallbladder.
On the
I was
gallbladder.
defending
Gandhi?
my political leader. I was defending.
Gandhi?
No, Gandhi, no. Pablo Iglesias, one.
I don't know. Why not Gandhi? I like
Gandhi
Gandhi.
is not my political.
No? Modi?
No.
No?
For sure no.
Juan Carlos?
Carlos, no, he's a thief.
The king?
The king is a thief.
No? No? Okay.
No, it was this reaction, like, stupid reaction. 2 days later,
Yeah.
someone attacked this guy, this left-wing guy, and
Which,
today
who? Who was attacked? And 2 days later you had a liver attack.
Yeah, I reacted.
What? You reacted to the attack of the politician 2 days later with your liver.
With my liver, yeah, my
Wow.
thing
Gallbladder.
Gallbladder.
is...
Wow.
Andres had to...
Andres too?
I do just to go with him. It's a pain.
Andres, what's going on at night here? Who is attacking who here and for what reason? Forget it? No, it's interesting. Sounds funny. Yeah, I like attacks.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No?
For that I react when people attack someone else or me, and it hurts him.
Yeah, you get angry and then you get attacked there.
Yeah.
And overproduction of your gallbladder.
Yeah.
Then you, yeah, sound like it. I'm permanent in that. whatever.
It's because I think, no, I am okay, Karl, this, whatever, and then suddenly,
Wow.
this anger.
Yeah. Sounds good.
No, it hurts.
No.
It hurts. Physically.
I know people, they are permanent in that.
Yeah.
When I drive in Tiru, I have to be that.
Yeah.
Da geht mir die Galle rüber. We say it in German. It's like, you get yellow.
No inner sun.
Hmm?
No inner sun.
No inner sun. We went from the inner sun to your gallbladder. That sounds good.
Was it a tour?
Detour.
Detour.
Okay. Today is something body drama. Good. So, Switzerland, save us. No? But your hair gets longer and longer. I think 2 years ago or so you had short hairs or something.
No, it's always been pretty much like that.
Yeah? I remember it, but maybe you put it up. Making a plastic surgery or something.
Depends on fashion.
It depends on the fashion. Okay. Yeah, come on. No one wants to go into that. India, come on. No? Do you not remember that guy there? No? There's Babaji, I think. That we know. That one we know. I don't know.
Shiva Balayogi. Shiva Balayogi.
From India or Himalaya?
India.
Ramana, for sure. The chakras. Up.
The chakras. And they open there.
There's Brahman or Brahma?
Yes, Sri Brahma.
Huckepack with Ramana. And that, Charlotte knows her, but I didn't know her.
Karunamai.
Shaktima or something. They call her Shaktima or something? No?
No, Karunamayama Vijayeshwari Devi.
And Arunachala. Double.
Oh. So Karl, these pyramids, right? We have the pyramids that were here in Mexico and Egypt, which is different from the temple. The people were not allowed anywhere near these structures. So what was these were portals? What were they doing? What happened?
Where?
In Cambodia, in Egypt, in Mexico, the same time period.
No, there's the same, like close to the equator or something, the sun thing. The cultures are always the sun cultures more or less. They were worshipping the sun more. Because there's the sunny, like the Eskimos would not worship the sun so much, they're more dark. Something. So at the same time frame. It's like the Egyptians and the Mexicans are quite similar. Because Maya in English would be just the word Maya means I am, the I am people. So there's just not a personality, like person, like a different person. There's just I am, like a flock of I am, the Mayas. So the individual didn't count so much. That's just this group, community thing, I am people. Or the Toltecs or something is different. They're quite rough. And they really, the killing was very immense. With the enemies, and eating the hearts of the enemy and all energies. It was all about energy. All about accumulating the personal energy or your whatever thing, that you may reach some other realm. So everyone has an idea that it needs more energy or it needs more whatever. the chakras have to open. Everyone has a different idea that something has to happen, or the energy has to be purified, or more personal energy, and this one and that one. I think that is universal. The idea that you have to prepare yourself, that you have to be ready, and you have to do something. And so it's different techniques, but the goal is always the same, I think. Freedom. Everyone wants to be free. And for that one thinks one needs to be more energetic, and the defense system and the capacity of traveling to whatever, and that one and that one. So consciousness has so many different ways and things, but it's always that consciousness in different circumstances creating different techniques, different possibilities. But the goal is always the same, that consciousness wants to know consciousness. So the lover consciousness wants to know the beloved consciousness, always inquiring in different ways of inquiry. In Egypt, like pyramids, the same pyramids, and in here, I think in here there are pyramids too, or in Mexico.
Yeah, these are all pyramids.
Yeah, and then it's like the same. So it's, for me, it's not a wonder that it's always in a way not the same, that the consciousness is always the same systems in a way, like the same ideas or what has to happen. So that is like the whole humanity is one flock. And then maybe like 4 main religions, there's like the 4 corners of the pyramid, and then in the top, the meeting always, like the eye of God. Where it's a thing, it's in every system the same. So it doesn't matter what religion you get up there or how you make it. At the end, there is no religion anymore. There's just the eye of God. You reach perception itself. So you cannot choose where you are born, what kind of system you belong to or something. Sometimes I think if you are born in Europe, you should stick with the European gods, the European ways, or Egypt when you're Mexican, or in America you go with shamans or something. So if you're European and go to India, sometimes I think it's a bit out of place. Then maybe you have to face where you're born. Maybe you're not for nothing born there. Who knows? So, where I was born, there's like 40 kilometers away, there's they're called the external stones. It's like a shamanic initiation place. And I had to always to go there. And where I born, there were some other caves and things. From the beginning, it was very interesting in this, whatever, dark, tralala. So, for me, that makes no difference. I was in Mexico, but the energy, the power places, in a way, the frequencies were everywhere the same. Not different. So, and as closer you go to the equator, it's more intense it becomes, whatever, the sun appreciating or whatever. But the shamans in Russia are the same. If you talk to them, it was an Orthodox religious or something. So many different ways. But the goal is always the same, to become one with God. Being free. Belen?
Rather absence, as you said.
The what?
I prefer absence.
Absence?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
no preaching, nothing, disappearing totally forever, not eternally, this now, eternal now.
Then you are not right here, because I tell you, you will not go when you go.
I know.
You know, but still you want to disappear forever.
No, not anymore. I mean, that was my preference.
You just said you are here to not to come, that it will end, and absence is your final goal and thing.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
You convinced me.
Oh.
I trust you.
How many times do I have to repeat, you cannot be free from yourself? And this is what you are.
I know.
And there's so many that give the pointers, I am that, or you are that, and you cannot leave that what you are. There's no way out. Come on. Absence, presence, or anything. or whatever beyond or anything. There is no whatever better place or worse place or higher or pure, more pure or anything. All of that is belief systems which are just religion who will not deliver what you're looking for anyway. So all the religions fail anyway. But for that they are made, that they fail. That God sees he cannot know himself. And by not knowing himself, to be that. But not becoming by religion or something, or being depending on some whatever. And no way out, baby. In shamanism, and Castaneda says you have to fly to the eagle's mouth. The eagle, the white eagle, is awareness. So if you penetrate the white eagle and you made it, but no one can go through there. You have to go naked as you are through it. And then you are that what is naked is itself. So it's like the eye of a needle in Christianity. No one will ever enter the kingdom of God or the kingdom of heart personal, because the person, the ownership has to stay outside. It can never reach, never can go through it. So the eye of a needle is the same like the white eagle, the awareness spot. You have to go through awareness, but no one survives there. There's no survivors. No one ever made it. So everywhere is the same. But everyone thinks, I will be the first survivor. I will make it and I will sit next to God, or I will then be the avatar or the realized one and be whatever. Personally, you cannot go through there. You can only go as you are, naked as you are, naked existence, naked absolute. As absolute, it's no problem to be there already. You don't even have to go to something. But trying to make it by purifying yourself because you think you need, when you're pure enough, you can survive. No, you will not survive anything, even pure. You're never pure enough. Never strong enough. That's the technique, like they accumulate energy and eating the heart of the enemies, and it's just to get more energy. But it's not about quantity of energy. It's about being what you are, which is energy. But that energy is never more or less. It's the quantity of life, the quality. It's not the quantity of more or less energy and more or less pure or something. You are purity already itself. It doesn't get more pure, because purity means there is no second. Nothing can ever give a spot on your nature. There's your spotlessness in its, wow. But still you want to purify and open your chakra and erase the guru in the bardo. If I erase the guru in the bardo, then maybe in the bardo I don't have to come back in the bardo. Then I have to go to the bar and have another drink in the bardo. So, what to do? Huh? Bombay. Praying to what God would you pray now?
As in, the family deity is what we are understanding, but nothing specific.
No specific God.
Like, yeah, essentially Krishna.
Krishna?
Yeah.
But Krishna don't want anything from you.
No, but Krishna as in the Krishna of Mahabharata, who is, as you mentioned, in the middle of chaos, there is that stillness. So that version of Krishna. Like Krishna has a lot of swarups. There is a Bal Krishna.
You want to play with your gopis?
No, that is one Krishna. That is one Krishna. There are a lot of aspects of Krishna.
You like cows. You want the Krishna as Parabrahman or the Krishna as creator?
No, as I said, the Krishna in the middle of the battlefield.
In the middle of the battlefield, in the Mahabharata, telling Arjuna that he has to kill anyway, and the one who he is killing is already dead. That he cannot stop it, killing his relatives and his whatever. Yeah, but that's the beginning only of the teaching. Or not? What's the final teaching? What did Krishna do with Yudhishthira? You must know the Mahabharata to the very end. So what happened with Yudhishthira?
Yeah, that he goes to hell and like he gets a choice whether to go to heaven or hell.
No, first he goes to heaven. And in heaven are all his enemies and his relatives he doesn't want. Then he asks Krishna, where are my family? Where's my friends? They're in hell. Okay, then let me go to hell. Then Krishna asked him, if this would be eternally your place you have to be, is there any tendency left for you to not to be here? And then Yudhishthira just said, no tendency left. May it be as it is. And then hell and heaven, all everything disappeared. He just by may it be as it is. So in the acceptance of hell forever, eternally, there is no hell anymore. And there is no Yudhishthira, there is no hell, there is no Krishna, there is none of that left. There's just that what you are. And then you can ask yourself, are you ready to accept hell? Because this right now is hell. This is the experience of separation. This is hell. This is whatever the worst case scenario is that you're separated from yourself. That you're separated from something else. That you experience yourself in this hell of separation. Is there any wish, desire left to leave it? Like she wants to go to the absence. So she is not in that, she is not Yudhishthira now, she is still in the fighting position, trying to get out. Let's be honest. This is the honesty Nisargadatta asks the people, or earnestly. Are you ready to be as you are in this experience of hell? Can you just may it be as it is here and now, and then there is what?
It is still not completely feeling as hell as of yet, so yeah.
No, it's the desire or the hope still, it's burnt out, like it's the sun inside the grace burning down the house already, totally. Or is there still some some rooftop or some cellar left where you want to look? Maybe there or something there. That is the question always. One has to ask himself, not me, I don't ask you that. You have to be honest. What is your, am I really now can be quiet and seeing into that infinite void in front of me, this infinite life which is in front of me, which never started, will never end, and seeing that there is no way out of it. Am I ready for myself to be that what has no beginning and no end? Am I really ready for that? I asked you. No one else can decide it for you.
Yeah, it seems something is ready because I never felt.
No, you're longing for it. You're longing for it, but are you ready for it? Is there really like no tendency left? It's just an innocent question. I try my best to cut down and outroot your whatever, but.
I'm just looking at what brought me here because I never attended in Bombay or I haven't been to Thiru yet.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm able to connect that, yeah.
Yeah, then there is something working. You call it whatever. Unavoidable appointment. So one has an appointment with oneself if one likes it or not, and not whatever. Yeah, that's why I like appointments, not advertisement. And if you have an appointment, you have to be here anyway. If I go to the North Pole or being on the moon or something, you have to be there. But not because I'm advertising myself and pleasing people and have a good reputation, because my reputation is really not so good, I heard. So, but it's all depends. You have to be really with yourself, like honest and earnest, asking yourself, how is this for me? Can I really look into that void, into that infinite, never-ending, never-starting existence and seeing there's no way out? Can I really face it? And if you're not you better wait a bit, maybe there will be a moment where it's naturally. You look into it and it's just okay. But don't rape yourself. It's not like now I understand something, now I have to do it. Maybe you just get depressed by it. And it's really not, maybe not so.
I haven't been like, as a seeker, I really have never, like a lot of teachers or something, I never really felt it. This I just read 1 or 2 books and some videos. This video, what you said about Yudhishthira and Krishna, I heard that in the video, and this 2 weeks ago I didn't know I would be like really attending that.
Yeah. So.
And over the week I could feel that whatever inspiration has brought me here, I can feel it. Even right now I'm feeling it.
Yeah, then it's fitting. Then it's okay.
But the best part I found is that you can connect so easily with so many people, and yet you are a solo person. That's like you like to be alone. I mean, yeah, you are alone.
Yeah, your desire is aloneness. Yeah. It has to be aloneness, not being part of a flock. finding like-minded people.
Still you can connect with people.
No, there is no connection possible. There is no need of connecting with anyone. You are not different from anyone. You don't have to connect. You just meet yourself everywhere. There is no need for connecting anywhere. As you think you have to connect and you have to find like-minded people, then you're fucked anyway. Then you have to go to Tiro and you will see like-minded people are the worst people you can meet. There are no friends in Tiro. They're just selfish little seekers who want only good things for themselves. Everyone has that experience. Sangha, competition unlimited. Anasuya? Like-minded people, it's the worst. Like in Baron Bay, uplifting spirit. Bharat Mitra, Festival of Uplifting Spirit. I had so much fun. Madhubala, Timothy, all these characters. So, yeah. So it's only you, the only thing what counts. Not anyone connecting or anything. It's all, you have to face it, this aloneness. And no comfort anywhere. You cannot find comfort anywhere. The only comfort which is real is what you are. This aloneness is the only comfort you cannot find because you never lost it. So take comfort in yourself, being that what you are. The rest really doesn't count. That's the only thing what counts. The rest is just by the way. All that family, relationships or anything is by the way. Cannot deliver anything. Cannot give anything and cannot take anything. It's wonderful. Best family, if you see they're okay or not. So, what to do, huh? Some tears may run. I like tears. Tears for fear. No, was it nice group? Huh? Tears for fear.
I think somewhere I read that there is an oscillation between. In one phase there is an oscillation between a lot of laughter and then tears and then laughter. That's some alternation.
Yeah. You can cry out of fear, you can cry out of pity, you can cry out of joy. Crying will happen. Sometimes when you, it's so immense, this whatever ecstasy of aloneness that you cry you don't know why, it's just the tears are running. It's just such a comfort and such a what you call bliss or something that you just cry. But you don't know why. But sometimes you cry from self-pity. Ooh, poor me. Different cry. But the tears are the same. here, out of fear, out of anger, out of whatever. No, it's like Nisargadatta always said, the only time where a jnani is enjoying something when someone in front of him is realizing his nature, or is being what he is. Then that's the only joy of a jnani. Seeing himself in someone else, just being that. The rest is totally irrelevant. That's the only reason he is talking. Or he was talking, or that one, just being. So that's the only, whatever, intention at all. Not giving some comfort relatively or personal or anything. Just so that someone is paying. But it's, I don't know. It may or may not happen, huh? Shalaba? In the bardo maybe? Tonight, having some drinks? Erasing Osho from your memory? How many vodkas do I have to drink? Gin tonic.
You mentioned about consciousness preparing the instrument for whatever is to happen.
No, the instrument gets prepared that you can take it. So it's careless of if it kills you or not. It doesn't matter if there are 100,000 and maybe none of them makes it. Just it has so many possibilities of whatever, putting that energy or that quest into someone, because everyone is in that quest.
Is it something like a bamboo piece getting ready for becoming?
You know what we are? Crash test dummies for existence. Can you take it to be a crash test dummy for existence? It really doesn't care if you get killed by it or how you feel about it, if you suffer or not. It will just, it's crashing on you. It has a crash on you, and you will be crashed down to zero. Are you looking for that? Yeah, this is, and when you survive that crash, then okay. But if not, then it's some other puppets, crash test dummies. So many dummies everywhere. Oh, Jim, huh? Dummy Jim.
Does any pain of that process remain?
Do what?
Any pain of that process remain, of that crushing?
There's no pain. I didn't have to pay for it. No, it's like, if you ask me, I would not advise you to go through it, because it's not for the body pain you get by that energetic thing and blah, blah, blah. You're not looking for that. You're looking for some easy going and flow and thing, and waves are coming in, the ocean thing. But if you would see what this bone cracking energy is, like dengue fever, which is bone breaking you, and that is like similar or even more intense. This energy going through your body with all your system is not fun. And then be honest, are you? No one wants that. You cannot want that. You cannot desire that. But she looking for the inner sun, she does know what she is looking for. If that really is rising, she would run away. She would try to dive somewhere and getting rid of the energy or something. Now she has a big mouth, but if it really happens, she would just, oh, poor me, don't stop it, what can I do?
It's true.
So, are you looking for that? I looked for freedom, but I didn't know what came out of it. It's not. They're rarely, if you read some Ramakrishna, what he had to go through, or some Yuchi, or some others, or Nisargadatta, what his body side effects, which are not. No one wants that. So, what to do? So I rather tell people, have a nice personal life, enjoy yourself, and be happy, and die and sing, and then, of course, maybe you don't If you would know what you're after, you would maybe run the other way. You do it anyway. Actually, a person likes to avoid that. It's not looking for that. The person looks for some comfort, some easy going and wellness tour, like a spa, good massage of existence, little existence massaging you and giving you chakra massage and this there, but running things through and this one, ho 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 ho. Not this shooting pain through your brain and this knives going through your whole thing there and the burning of your bazaar, and then you don't need a heater system in winter or something. You're just running like a fire flame around and not finding cover somewhere. And 5, 6, 10 years of migraine because it's so intense. Your brain burning like a like a bonfire. The question is, are you ready for that? No, no one is ready for that. No one wants that. Come on. But it may not have happened. Maybe you're just paying and it's gone. How do they say? It's like 10,000 volts running through a little bulb. Huh? Maybe the bulb is not ready for the whole energy. Are you prepared enough for that? What is life itself? Running through you? And really the Kundalini is eating you up? Question. Or I'm just preparing you. If you just stay quiet, it's maybe not so bad, but it may happen not that what you like. But if you stay quiet, maybe it's not so bad. Who knows? If you just see it's just side effect, but what you are cannot be affected. Maybe it's bearable then, more bearable as if you take it personal. What would you say? Huh? Anasuya, huh? What did Papaji say? You have to be young for it and strong. If you start too late, maybe you're too late and too weak for it. I don't know. Then you look in the mirror, oh, maybe I'm too old. Forget it.
So there are signs of enlightenment?
No, signs of preparation of the so-called bulb. It's like if you're lucky, it is rising the energy a little bit more, and then you get white, and some whatever pipes get a little bit more, and then a bit more and a bit more. But some they really jump through, and then you find them in a psychic hospital because they just burnt out. They could not take it. And some are lucky, maybe they are already prepared and they can take it. The nerve system, or that one, or that one. So you don't get prepared for what you are, but the side effect of that this wakes up is some side effects of the body, but not by the side effects you become that. The side effects are already a side effect of you. The sun is whatever. Waking up, rising in you. Then the energy maybe is more intense. And the person maybe, just to be quiet, maybe it's bearable. All the techniques of breathing or this one, it's just to make it bearable. That you can maybe take it. So all the chakra opening and thing, maybe it gets more bearable, but it doesn't mean it is bearable. Or dynamic meditation, just to make it that the body can be a bit more. But don't take it wrong, because by that side effects you don't become that. That you are that, and you are more and more whatever, being quiet, and that energy is becoming what you are. This life is what you are. Then the side effects appear, but not by having side effects you become that. Because more people thinking by the side effects they will become that by the fire. No, the fire is there because that already wakes up in you, and not the opposite. Okay. Fire to the people. Poor body. Are you prepared that you are somebody there and you feel everyone? Feel all the emotions, all the thoughts, all the whatever energy around you? Huh? Are you ready for that? Being not connected by being what is the whole field? Ask you. Because that is a side effect too. All that whatever one is just like an open front door. And then you have still, if you take it personal, then your back door is closed and then it's not so pleasant. When you take it personal and then maybe your little brain gets a bit overloaded by so many informations and emotions in your body and thing and blah. So it's like going. You've all felt, but no story. Technique. Shalaba, huh? Do what?
I will shut up.
What do shut up? You're a monkey now. You don't have so many.
So you just let when you're open to everything, it just flows through like the back door.
No, you should not take it. One book of mine, 20 years ago, it was, if you wake up, don't take it personally. If you take it personally, your back door is still closed because you make it your story. If you don't take it personally, that your armor is breaking, because the armor has to break anyway, then it goes through. But at the moment you take it, by that awakening or that whatever opening of the armor, what they call opening the heart, you take it personally and it's still your open heart, then you take it as a story for you, and then it may be not so pleasant. It's quite energetically for the body it can maybe quite make you sick. But if that opening is like if the personality, by that awakening no one becomes awake, you are just that what is like a empty vessel, then it's just doesn't affect you. But if you make a story out of it, I know many in Tiru who came and make a story, and after 2 years they had cancer or something. They had some energetic breakdown. Rani from Holland, maybe someone around. She had to stop. She was so sick. Some others, because they claim that they can generate cosmic energy and give it to transmitting it and generating and being a transmitter and something, and too much. So that's why I asked him, you have to be honest with yourself if that personality is still like this, wanting to be mine, if the mind is too strong still.
But is it not already too late?
Do what?
Is it not already too late? Like often you say, it's already too late.
Yeah, too late, but we're talking about in this story of your life, of this body, which it tells you or not. And don't talk about what you are has no effect. We're talking now about the body effects, which for what you are, it makes no difference. It is carelessness. It gives a shit about how you feel. I tell you, you're a crash test dummy. I mean it. It wants to crash you, and then it sees if you are ready to be crashed, because that is crashing your personality, your ego, all your belief systems. You get crashed. Milk like hell. It's a milling to the nilly. To the 0, 0, 0, you get milled down to nothing. When even nothing is too much. So what to do? Are you ready for the absolute miller? I like this. Getting hot. As you make it, you feel it. It gets very hot when it's getting crazy that you feel it even, no? Fuck. So, but it will not be it will not be thinking it gets easy on you. It never gets easy. It gets tough, it's rough. A good love affair is really rough. And for someone, what we're doing here is that you understand that you get raped by yourself. This is a rape, you know that. It feels like a rape. You are raped any moment by that. It feels really like a rape. And if you understand, in that understanding that the raper is not different from that what is rape, that you get raped by yourself, maybe you don't take it so personal. Like the self-pity is not there, because there's just then, out of compassion, there's this compassion rape, because compassion takes over. If you take it personal, then you feel it as a rape. Oh, poor me, why me? Why do I have this headache and migraine? Why is my body so aching? Oh, why me? Why am I so disturbed? If you see you are the raper and the raped, and you're in the perfect, absolute love affair with yourself, and love can hurt, and makes no prisoners. When the lover wants to be one again with the beloved, it's destroying the lover and the beloved just by getting both to zero. The 0, 0. And I can just make it a bit fun about that to make it a bit lighter. Lightening up. So, we have the last minutes here.
Life itself is already...
Yeah, that I say, since you were born.
So unbearable,
yeah.
So you are getting used to it.
No, you don't, you never get used to it. Maybe the Jnani understands that the raper and the rape is not different. That's Jnani. You understand that there is no difference between the lover and the beloved, the fucker and the fucked. But if you're only the fucked, then you're in trouble. You are the fucker, the fucking and the fucked. You like it or not. The raper, the raping and the raped. And then the heart, you are the heart of the fucker, the fucking and the fucked. You are the heart itself. So already there is no pain. This is just a rough ride, but ride us on the storm. But if you take it personal, then you feel like a horse and you're not the one who is riding you. That, oh, I have to carry all this bullshit. No. So, what am I doing? I try to make it absolutely easy for you. That you're at ease with yourself and not resist yourself. So otherwise, if you resist it and you fight against to be raped, then you are suffering about it. Welcome, this absolute welcome for whatever is and is not. Welcome. Yeah, okay. May it be as it is, or will be, or was. May it be as whatever. This welcome is fulfillment already. Then there is no rape, there is no raper, there is no raping, there is no whatever. You're just that. But otherwise it's maybe tough. Anders höher or not? No, I said you are self-guilty. You are responsible, as if it's rough or blissful or anything. You cannot blame anyone else. So you're not a victim of anyone. There are no victims. Come on. Don't whoop on me, I'm the victim and this life is so rough with me. Oh, what can I do? Please help me. Give me some whatever. Some techniques to bear it. You don't have to bear anything. There's nothing to bear. Bearing. Oh, my life is so hard, so heavy. I have to. Everyone. Poor, why me? Why me? The only answer to why me is why not you? Why not me? You want to have someone else to have it? What I have now? Huh? Trisha? No. But Yeah, why not me? Oh, just in case. Why not me? So, ladies and gentlemen, the gentlemen are not gentle and the ladies are not too late. It's all too ladies. Too late. That's why they call ladies, because they're always late.
Late.
Yeah, they're always not in time. You have to wait for them because they are too late. In any sense. Now we're coming back to the ladies. Funny. Good. Mitra. This name, Mitra. Quite something. Mitra is waiting for Jimmy. Wednesday he can see Jimmy again. Er ist auf den Hund gekommen. Anders, do you know what it means? Wenn du auf den Hund gekommen bist? Nee? Be happy. You came on the dog. If you literally translate it, if you don't know what it means, then sounds a bit strange, at least. It actually means you really reach the lowest of the lowest. Cannot get lower. Ist richtig auf den Hund gekommen. So God became really a dog. That's the meaning of it. Now you're really a dog. Then you get dogmatic. You have a dogma about your life. And you're barking all the time. Why me? Why me? Why me? Why not? Why not? Why not? Jim, are you barking?
Am I barking?
The king of the bar.
I'm a bar king.
You're
just another guy at the bar.
You're home king.
Yeah.
Home king. Han king. So many kings, huh? Kings. Good. Mitra, some question. One question. In 6 days. At least one question.
It's a little late.
It is not too late. No, it's too late. It's too late. Never too late.
Maybe this experience of this experience or enlightenment or realization. And is any of this necessary to have this aha moment, or what you were talking about?
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe in your case you need 10 of them. Or 100. You never know. He would just want, maybe in my case it's not needed. What would you say? Maybe I don't need it. You want to be confirmed that he doesn't need it anymore. It's already. I have no fucking idea. Maybe you need really 1,000 lifetimes of millions of realizations and ahas and something. Who knows? Can you take that? That would be hell. Looking straight into hell of that it never comes. Can you take that? That there will never be any realization or enlightenment or anything. Never ever. Huh? Shalaba, can you look into that void of absence of the possibility of enlightenment and realization and still be what you are? Oh. Huh? Mitra, huh? Can you? Anyone here who can do that? That it never will happen? It never happened to anyone? life doesn't need it, and that what you believe to be will never get it. No? Out of thousands of lifetimes of enlightenment and again awakenings, nothing ever happened. That's a consequence of the point, and nothing ever happens. Come on. How many times do you have to wake up and nothing happened? Shalaba? How many times? Is there any quantity needed? Is there any quality in quantity? Huh? What would you say? Okay, it's time. 11 past 7. 7:11, Mom. Exactly 7:11. Okay, tomorrow maybe there is some 1 hour sitting under the rainbow, under the waterfall.
Wow.
With the monkeys, we make a talk with the monkeys. Are there monkeys up there?
Must be, but not everyone see them.
Because in the temples there were many monkeys. Very naughty monkeys. They're all in the tourist pockets.
So we meet in the front here at 7:45, leave at 8. About an hour and a half up to the top of the mountain.